Everybody knows this. When I'm in the zone, you can make me lose my focus. 'Cause I am who I am, and I am proud of it. Oh, I am true to myself. Yes, I keep moving and I don't stop, don't stop. Say yeah.
I've experienced so much joy and so much heartbreak from girl friendships.
Hi, Sky. Welcome back to Off the Clock with Sky. You're listening to Les Emang. Today's episode is all about girlhood, okay? This is the girl chat room. But I'm not alone. I'm joined by two inspirational and just honestly plain gorgeous. I know this is audio only. You guys are missing out is what I'm trying to say to you. Guests today. So I'm going to hand it over to Bonolo to introduce herself. Hi, Bonolo.
Hi, Les. How are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
I'm amazing and blessed to be alive.
Love to see it. Please let the Sky Girls know who you are, what you're about.
I am Bonolo Raowang. I am soon to be 28. Wow. I'm an early childhood practitioner. I love to read. I've always been a bookworm. I love to travel. And I'm a big Jesus girl. That's who I am.
Period. I love me a reader. I love me a traveler. Listen, hi Boitumelo.
Hi.
Let the Sky Girlies know who you are and what you're about.
Hi, Sky. I'm Boitumelo. I love anime. I love traveling. I love reading manga. What else? I love everything about movies, honestly. Reading and yeah, I think that's all right now.
And you're a model.
Yeah, I'm a model.
Listen,
I forgot that.
How did you forget?
I'm a model, guys. Like, I'm big.
Your favorite anime? Not to put you on the spot.
Naruto.
You want my whips to kill me.
But we'll discuss
I
off
can
air.
choose. Yeah.
Right. So to ease us into the episode, we're going to do a short Q&A. As you guys know, you love to send us your submissions and we love reading them and advising you. So I'm going to read some prompts for Bonolo and Boitumelo and we're going to hear what they have to say, right? So the first one, I think I'll throw this to Bonolo.
Okay, let's go.
It says, one of your friends returns to school after the winter break and she's had a major glow up and everyone is talking about how good it looks and you feel kind of jealous. How would you advise this Sky Girl to navigate, right? This jealousy that for many of us, we experience, obviously. And also just ensuring that their friendship remains intact, etc, etc, etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good one. Because I think as women, generally, and as girls, we get to experience that. But jealousy is an emotion. I think it's a natural emotion that everybody experiences. I think the key thing with emotions is acknowledging, first of all, how you feel and then processing it. But you don't have to process it in an ugly way. What I do is even if I see like a beautiful woman on the street, I run up to her and I compliment her. So me taking it out doesn't allow it to dwell. So just compliment your friend, make her feel good. And then if you feel like there's something that you could learn, ask for a tip or two. Yeah, just don't let it turn into something ugly.
Like a competition.
Yeah, because that's the thing. The world that we live in encourages women to be in competition with each other when we should in actual fact be lifting up each other.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just to piggyback off of that, understand that if you're still in high school, primary school, your time is coming.
Yeah.
Trust me, okay? You still have years ahead of you for your skin to glow, your body to get into its final form, etc, etc. So take it easy. Yeah.
I agree.
I'm going to throw the next one to Boitumelo, right? This one is all about peer pressure, which we are very much against here at Sky. Your friend's boyfriend is offering her a vape. And you can tell that she's uncomfortable, but can't say no. What do you do?
Girl, vaping is not good. You know that. So I've had friends that are like, that are smoking and they're always trying to offer me vaping and stuff like that. So I'm always like, what do I stand for? Is this what I want? Am I trying to impress my boyfriend or what? But it's not about impressing anyone, guys.
Yeah.
In this day and age, like, you have to be yourself. If you don't like vaping, don't vape. If your boyfriend wants you to vape and you don't want it.
Yeah.
If your boyfriend wants you to vape and you don't want it, just say no. If he forces you, that's not the one for you. It's just like that. So just back off and just let him go because it's not the right one for you.
That's true. You guys should check our healthy relationship quiz. We have some prompts about boundaries and consent and understanding that your partner shouldn't be nudging you in a direction that you don't want to go to. Waiti are o shoka di boundary, and that's on period.
Amen, sister.
So my prompt says, should I tell my friend that she has bad breath? Question mark. I don't know what to do, and I don't want her to be mad at me or for her to feel embarrassed. Sometimes I offer her mints, but she'd say she doesn't like them, and I just want to help. This is real tricky, right?
It's a conundrum.
It is. So what I was telling the team of air is that I've been in a similar situation. We were in primary school. You're growing up, right? You're going to start sweating under your armpits, right? And I had a friend who, I don't know if she wasn't aware of this change or, yeah. And so I had to take the leap and just let her know for a friend. So in this case, I would say you have to have a firm understanding of your friend, how they'd react, if they are the type of person that will be able to handle you speaking bluntly or delivering it as a joke of sorts, or if you need to be a bit more sensitive. Understand the dynamic that you guys have and deliver it according to the kind of friend that you have. Yeah. And also just be gentle. You're not there to judge your friend. You're there to make sure that they're comfortable, that they're all right?
And to help
yeah,
them.
and to help.
Yeah.
You're just trying to help.
What do you do if they take it like in a bad way? How do you react as the friend?
I think just have compassion because it's never easy. Not even just when it comes to like body odor and stuff, but just getting correction generally isn't easy. But I think just have compassion and understand. Also, we should understand as teen girls that you're still learning hygiene. You know, even as older women, the older you get, you're still navigating hygiene. You're still dealing with those issues that you dealt with in your teen years, but you just get better at it. You know, you find what works for you. So if they take it in another way, just be compassionate, but do know that when they're alone, they will think of that conversation. And they may not come to you and say, okay, no, you were right, but they will do something about it. So I think that's what matters at the end of the day. Maybe your friendship might go through that awkward thing, but if you're really friends, you will find your way back to each other. Yeah.
Let compassion lead. Alrighty, so that's the end of our little Q&A. We're heading into our venting session, ladies. Right? This is all about girlhood. What's the hardest thing about being a girl? So before I get into your thoughts, right? We have some submissions from the Sky Girls. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. And I'm actually going to hand you some of the prompts. You can read just one. What are the girlies saying?
I'd say like, okay, my childhood was like, I grew up in a village called Bobono. So, kana rona ke re ne re sena bo di phone, ne re sena eng. So ne re na la re tshameka ka di tena, re tshameka ka mmu. So for me it was like, it was normal. Ha gona sepehela se go ka twing hu ne re itse re hela 5 acha Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So no go le normal hela for me. But my family kerentata. They're very nice. They're like nice people, honestly. Ba rutile maitseo, ba rutile go gola mo eleng gore at this age, ke a itse gore no to this, no to this. True. I can stand up for myself. Like sa rutiwa. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Alrighty. So, as the youngest in the room, mine should be more recent. And I'm somehow struggling to recall. I don't know if I chose to forget or what. But I'd say, yeah, man, growing up in Gabs, for me, what was super pivotal was my exposure to the internet at a really young age. Like, I feel like I saw things that I just simply wasn't supposed to see.
Had no business.
That's what I'm trying to say to you, Bonolo. Like, do you know what I mean? And you get to school and all of your friends are exposed to these things that you're not supposed to be exposed to, and you're just like marinating on that and fueling each other's not so great thoughts. So that was the only thing I'd say was different from yours. Also, my mom is like, she's an educator, right? So she's like,
Amen.
Stereotypically strict. I'm not hating on you,
No,
But-
it comes naturally.
You know what I mean? Discipline,
Yeah.
children, you know what I mean? So discipline has always been just an integral part of my life, and I'd like to believe it shaped the person that I am today. What else? Yeah, it was quiet. I was shy. I was trying to figure myself out constantly. I still am.
Yeah. It's a journey, by the way.
Right?
Yeah. I don't think you can
So-
ever say
Yeah,
I've got it because you're not like you're a different person than you were yesterday.
That's true.
just how it is.
So yeah, just navigating different kinds of pressures, 1 minute you want to be skinny, 1 minute you want to be thick. I've spoken in depth about my issues with my body image and my perception of myself that I'm currently working on as well. So that was kind of what I was grappling with at that time. I'm gonna hand it over to Bonolo. I feel like I'm talking a lot.
My childhood. Oh my God. I had such an amazing childhood. Not perfect, but amazing. And that's why I'm an early childhood educator because I feel like my foundational years were the best. I went to Day Spring Christian school, so I've always known God. I'm very thankful for that, and not in a way that was forced or intimidating, but from a good place. And my mom, may she rest well, I grew up with my mom. She was a single parent, but under my extended family, my mom was strict, and I thank God for it every single day. The older I'm getting, the more I get to appreciate that was her protecting me, that was her loving me instead of what felt so uncomfortable when I was growing up. But yeah, ka Boitumelo ke raga bolo. My favorite sport, by the way. I grew up with my cousin. He's a boy, 2 years apart. We grew up raga bolo, re palama ditlhare, re tshameka ka PlayStation, FIFA, Gran Turismo, that type of thing. Re lebella ne re tso sekolong hela ke sena go ira homework. E be re lebella, what was that? Rocket Power?
I have no idea what that
Yeah. Brace Face.
is.
Kasaililu. These are all
I'm being put on, okay?
these are all like classics.
I feel like I'm living under a rock, clearly.
They watch Cartoon Network mostly.
Yes,
And Nickelodeon
Disney, yeah.
and Disney. They were that era. So yeah, my extended family has such a great influence on my life. My uncles, my aunts. Yes, I grew up with that community that I still have today. And I think it's what's anchored me. And I'm so grateful that Ramotso is not too far. So anytime I feel like I'm maybe losing who I am or I need a reset, I just go back home, and there kingwana.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think, yeah, that was my child. I love to read, guys. I would go to the library before my class and I would hide books that I wanted to come and get in the middle of the week. And I still love reading, yeah, I've experienced and been to places through books, and yeah, that was my childhood. And I've always also been very confident, and I thank God. I've always been an out there type of kid, on the sports fields, in class, on stage, yeah. It's helped me because I'm able to show up in a room and be confident. You being confident doesn't take away from the next person. You can both coexist in that type of thing. So I don't feel bad if maybe, for example, I don't have something or I don't look a certain way. And obviously it's not easy. And I think the reason why it's become even more difficult in this age is because of the influence of social media.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because it tells young girls you should be like this, you should look like this, you should look like that. But there's a reason why you're you.
That's true.
Or we could have all been clones. Think about it. And how boring would that be?
Terribly boring, actually. I'm just digesting all of your nuggets. I had another question to say, what role did friendships play in your girlhood? If you could expand on that. Do you think they had a significant impact on your personal development? I'm going to throw that to Boit.
For me personally, like growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
Because I was always the quiet girl, Ba e leng gore ba glow-ile after. So I was always quiet. So for me, I didn't get to build a lot of friendships.
Okay.
So le ha ke le kana yana, it's still hard to make friends because I don't have that foundation of like ko standard 3 ne ke na le mang.
I
So
get you.
yeah, so for me right now I'm still trying to see who's the right people for me and what do they bring to my life. Ba nthusa jang e seng gore re dirisane. Yeah, wa bona. So lelaki ba bana le ditsala. Confidence But anyways, guys, I do have friends, like people close to me, wa bona. But ga ke motho o irang, like I can talk to you, I'm nice, I can talk to you, but then go thata
to open up.
Yeah, so I feel like for young girls, baba sentseng ba gola, just make sure you cement that. But let's call fosa dilo. Go ska ga fosi ya bona la gore motho o togele.
And your parents, by the way, your parents will always know your friends before you know them. They'll just be like yole hasawa gago, and you'll fight it, but then you'll come to realize that okay, no, my mom was right when it comes to that. And to add just with the friendship thing, I've had a lot of friendships, and I've experienced so much joy and so much heartbreak from girl friendships, because I think as a friend, I'm not perfect, and my friends weren't perfect either, and we're all growing up, we're all experiencing challenges. So sometimes we may place unrealistic expectations on each other. But oh my God, to anybody who has ever been my friend, thank you so much, guys. I don't take it for granted for somebody to want to spend their time with you. You know, to want to love on you, to want to be nice to you, you know, and even though it didn't work out, it shouldn't taint those good memories that you had. Like, there shouldn't be any bad blood. So to the people that I used to call my friends, I wish you well. I miss you guys. And the people that I have found now, I also really appreciate, because you will always find your people. It's not easy, but you will get to be comfortable with, okay, this person brings out this side in me. Yeah. And also we have different types of friends, guys. I think we need on that. Yeah, we need to appreciate that. You have friends that you will go out with, friends that you will study with, friends that you will fellowship with God with. Yeah. And then I think as you get older, you kind of find those elements in a few people. Yeah. You know? So yeah.
So I should be patient.
And open yourself up, man.
Put yourself out there.
Because it's a risk, but it's also a beautiful risk. You stand to be loved, you also stand to be heartbroken. But that's life, essentially. Like, everything in life is like that.
There were so many nuggets that were dropped. Okay, maintaining your boundaries, being intentional about your friendships, being headstrong about what you believe in, fighting for what you believe in, making your voice heard. I enjoyed this episode so much. I'm gonna go home. Once it is, I'm gonna go home and listen to this and just like enjoy again as if I wasn't here. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. I wanted to hand it over to our guests to plug their socials. Where can you catch Boitumelo?
Okay, Facebook. I have I'd say professional page. Ke Tshepang Gabana. And then my personal one, ke Boitumelo Gabana. On Instagram and TikTok, ke Bui Gabana.
Beautiful.
So yeah, go follow me, guys.
They will. Sky Family. Mobilizing.
I'm on Instagram as Noli_BW or just Bonolo Raowang. By the way, Raowang is Raowang. And no, it's not Chinese. It's a family name. So on TikTok, I'm not on TikTok actually, because I feel like there's too many of these things. But on Instagram as well as Twitter, Bonolo Raowang.
Beautiful, beautiful. As for us, we are at Sky Girls BW on all social media platforms. Go like, comment, and subscribe there by YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, check out our TikTok. We're king, guys. We're 10 years old. We are in standard 5. Okay, I really need to see the energy in the studio. Yeah. Thank you so much for. I love to see it. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Everybody knows when I'm in the zone, you can make me lose my focus.